I'm super proud. I'm most ecstatic about our student athletes being able to have this experience. Florida State did a really good job hosting us, playing facilities, just everything was great. And our guys fought to the end. That's the true makeup of our ball club, with the grit, the resiliency they showed today. I mean, we had a chance to win, but, it didn't go in our favor. But these two games, it doesn't define the entire season as a whole when you look at it in that perspective. Couldn't ask for a better game, elimination game. Very proud of our student athletes, the body of work that we had throughout the course of the season. One of our goals is to earn the respect on the national stage. And I think that the student athletes that we have here in our program did just that. You go into it not settling being here in the regional. And I felt that we had just a good shot at this as the other three teams that are in here. It's been a long process, and we've trusted it. Once the announcement was made that we were going to make the transition from the MEAC to the SWAC, we knew internally that we had to step up our game as far as recruiting, the student athletes, right, but also the development of our student athletes. I think that we're starting to scratch the surface of what we want in our program, and we want to be one of the top teams in the SWAC, not only in the SWAC, but one of the top teams in the country. I think that we have a shot to be very special and do something really good in Daytona Beach, and I'm just excited about the future of our program. When I walked into this situation in the fall of 2018, the goal was to get back to a regional and get this program where it belongs amongst the nation's best, to be honest with you. Into words because it's been a roller coaster, right, the last couple of years with the opt-out and everything, but just very proud that our program we've been able to shed a positive light within our university. So what I feel, obviously no one wants to go home, but I can't be much and pumped up for what these guys have done, and the teams before them laid the foundation for us to get this opportunity. That's what I'm looking forward to. We'll regroup in the next couple of days, and the plan is to get here or wherever we go and to win it. Anything can happen in collegiate baseball. It really can. I think for us, just the resilience, the grit. This team was probably the loosest they've been in the last couple of weeks going through our run. But again, it shows that there's good baseball across the P4 level, and we've seen that where some mid-majors have been ranked in the top 25, and Northeastern was probably the hottest team in the country coming into this regional. So the fact that we were able to compete against obviously the 9 national seed Florida State last night, and with a really good team in Northeastern, it definitely shows what our program is capable of and what we will attain in the future. We're not here without the support of our administration. Coach Diaz, as the athletic director, he's done a phenomenal job leading our athletic department, and George Bright, Scott Summers, and everybody else that's involved with Coach Diaz, making this work. This doesn't happen without their support.